Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is David Neyts, and today's topic is 5 top paying jobs for actors. Being in the freelance business, well, it's a tough one. The ideal choice as an actor is to actually get jobs acting. But as we all know, getting into the acting world is actually a pretty difficult task. Student films or community theater is much easier to get cast in, but a lot of the times it doesn't pay, or if it does, it's just really little. The most common choices to get a job that actually gets you enough to live on and leaves you with enough time to go to auditions and follow your artistic desires are jobs that are kind of like waiting tables, bartending, Uber, Lyft, and many other similar jobs. Of course, you could also go the super stable route and find a regular 40 hours a week day job, but having one of those is usually a bad idea because, well, they most probably won't let you leave during regular work hours for an audition that's in the middle of the day. And if you do book, you'd have a hard time explaining to them that you need to take a couple of days off because you got cast in something. So, well, how's an actor supposed to make ends meet if she is not actually able to book good paying gigs? Well, there's different jobs that you may not have looked into that could actually help you make a decent amount of money while still pursuing your acting and artistic goals. To top it all off, some of them actually do require acting skills and could lead to bigger things. Job number 1, brand ambassadors. What is that exactly? Well, there's a ton of trade shows and products that are being sold in numerous locations. These companies are always looking for outgoing people who are willing to represent their brand. They usually pay hourly and require you to interact with a lot of people. If you work long enough in this type of job, you'll most likely be able to attend huge conventions for free. And since you're actually meant to talk to people, it could be a pretty cool place to network. Some brand ambassadors can even get hired to actually travel for that brand and represent them at different venues throughout the country or even world. Job number 2, cruise ships, cabarets, and casino shows. If you're an actor who can sing and or dance, then these kind of jobs pay really well. Cruise ships are especially lucrative because they can last a few weeks to even a couple of months. You'll be required to live on the ship for the time of your contract, which means that you won't need to spend any money while you're working for them because, well, essentially you'll be living on the ship, getting fed by the company who hired you, and to top it all off, you'll be able to travel to wherever the ship is going. Cabaret shows are also good because they're usually at night and can pay pretty good money because they are in specialized bars or theaters. Same goes with casino shows. Since these shows are high-end and in places where money is being used, the pay for these can be really nice. And if you get into the bigger shows, they might even be able to accommodate you with a hotel room in their casino. Again, these shows are usually in the evenings, except, well, some of them are during the day on the weekends, which anyways would leave you with a ton of spare time during the weekday and during the audition hours, which are always during the day. Job number 3, teaching. This can easily lead to a full-time job, but let's focus more on how to start teaching as an actor or someone who's looking for just part-time employment. Many schools or community programs have after-school drama programs. The same goes for summer camps. These are wonderful places for actors wanting to learn how to teach children and young adults because they always look for outgoing people who have the patience and skill to teach young minds. Especially if you have a diploma in acting or dance, these are the kind of jobs that your diploma will help you get. A plus note is that since you're teaching acting and actually in front of a class, you can work on your presentation skills and just being a likable person. It's kind of like giving your own theater show on a daily basis. Teaching is very similar to acting. Also, kids are usually super appreciative, so seeing them grow as artists is, well, it's pretty rewarding in itself. Job number 4, event companies. If you're trying to break into the acting industry, chances are that you're living in a big city. Well, the advantage of that is that you're living in a place where they have a ton of parties in the evening. This means that if you're a little bit tech-oriented, you might be able to find event companies or DJ companies that love to hire outgoing people to operate their photo booths, roam around as a photographer, or even be a dancer for a party DJ. These jobs are often in the evening or on weekends, and they are on a job-to-job basis, so you are pretty much free to accept or decline the gig. They are pretty flexible and will actually get you into the most high-end parties and as well as private events. Job number 5, social media. Being someone who posts regularly on YouTube, I'll preach once again to the social media gods. This is going to require a ton of work and a huge amount of editing and writing, but it can pay off in the long run. Being super active on social media by creating a brand for yourself with YouTube videos, Instagram content, or any other kind of social media content can really give you an edge as someone trying to break through in the acting industry. Even at auditions, they ask you your Instagram name so that they can see how many followers you have. If you are consistent and can bring good quality, valuable content, you will harness following, which can lead to consistent money from ad revenue and brand sponsorships. In the end, it's up to you how you decide to make your money in order to pursue acting, but also keep enough available time in order to actually do creative stuff. There are a ton more jobs that can be done that are artistic, but also pay a decent amount. Well, most probably as an actor, you're going to have to do 2-3 jobs in order to really survive. But if you do play your cards right, you could be making good money. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to subscribe and hit the like button. The YouTube algorithm really loves interaction, so leave a comment and let me know your thoughts. I really do love hearing from you guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.